brings us together today. Marriage. That blessed arrangement. That dream within a dream. That love, true love, will follow you forever and ever. So twist up your love.
Skip to the end.
Have you the ring?
No!
And do you, Princess Peppercorn?
Man and wife. Say man and wife.
Man and wife.
Escort the bride to her execution.
Will you be attending, sir?
Once you've seen several hundred, you've seen it all. Now, let us eat cake.
The setting is the next day. Later in the throne room, two maids, Nutmeg and Poppy, sit adjusting the throne as another maid, Lotus Petal, enters.
Nutmeg, Poppy Seed, oh, there you are. I hope you're working. Are you ready to greet the new queen?
Yes, Lotus Petal. We're trying to memorize her name.
Oh, I think I have it. Scheherazade?
I'll never learn it, Lotus Petal. Here, let me try. Sheherda what?
No. Think I am Zod when Lotus Petal catches me napping instead of dusting.
Well, I am Zod. Each day I must memorize a new name, and each day the name is harder.
Queens. Every day there's a new one on the throne. I think today makes 435.
Scheherazade. Poor thing, she'll die just as the others have. Chop, 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 and off rolls her pretty little head.
The royal executioner has actually worn out many of his royal hatchets, and they say he actually has an axe to grind.
Lotus Petal, you've been here so long, don't you think our grand and supreme ruler, commander-in-chief of 21 kingdoms, is a bit, well, strange?
Shh! Never say that. The walls have ears and the keyholes have big, big eyes.
Say yes, Lotus Petal, or I shall think I'm the one who's crazy.
One might say he is eccentric.
Eccentric?
Shh. Eccentric? Like off with her head? Eccentric?
Needles and pins. The Sultan marries and the trouble begins.
What's the trouble, Royal Tailor?
Trouble? Trouble? How would you like to make a wedding dress every day for 435 days? I can't see straight. Ow!
Our Sultan is only eccentric.
He's a wicked, mean, old man.
He's a bad old man.
When you are as old as I, poppy seed and nutmeg, you will find that there are reasons for everything.
Reasons for everything that explain his theory of decapitation.
That means to cut off somebody's head.
I know, I know.
Well, go on and explain it then.
Well, our Sultan was once a happy man. He was a handsome young prince in the days of my mother, Fig Blossom. But then he married a wicked woman who made his life very unhappy. Since then, he hates all women.
All women?
All women are evil, said the unhappy once happy prince. And so he thought of his plan to never let a woman make him unhappy again.
What plan?
Every day, wedding bells would be heard far and wide in the kingdom.
How romantic.
And every day, he would choose a different bride. Then the day after the wedding, the bride would appear before the royal court advisor.
For what?
To be beheaded royally, of course. All the brides are daughters of nobles.
But Scheherazade is the daughter of the royal court advisor.
Alas, all the nobles' daughters have been used up.
How many women are there in the kingdom?
Not enough for our sultan, and if the court advisor fails to have the queen beheaded, he himself will be beheaded.
Lotus Petal, you must let me summon your maids to help mix the icing.
Oh, please, Lotus Petal, please let us go. We love to lick the bowls.
Very well, if you are sure the dusting is done.
Have you heard the news? The new queen is daughter of the court advisor, and the second cook's brother knows the page after heard that she volunteered to marry the Sultan.
She must be a sorceress. Oh, how exciting. Only a witch would dare marry our eccentric sultan.
The royal court advisor has another daughter. That makes 436. Who will be next?
Later the same day, Sultan and his new bride Scheherazade enter the throne room following their wedding. The page announces them to the court attendants.
Hail to His Majesty, Shariah, Commander and Supreme Ruler of 21 Kingdoms. Hail to Her Majesty, Scheherazade, Royal Bride to His Majesty, also Commander-in-Chief of 21 Kingdoms. Hail to the Sultan, hail to his beautiful bride.
Ah, my dear, you are by far the most beautiful woman that I have ever seen. No wonder the royal subjects stare and stare at you. They have never seen such a beautiful bride.
Surely my husband exaggerates.
What a beauty. It is a shame that she must leave this world soon.
The Sultan presents Scheherazade with a chest of beautiful jewels, saying,
Some trinkets for my bride.
Oh, how lovely! I've heard of beautiful gems such as these, but I've never seen any in person.
as she holds them up to the light, she begins to weep.
Scheherazade, my precious one, why do you weep? These are for you to wear. Pray do not weep tears bigger than these diamonds.
I weep, dear husband, because I am homesick for my little sister, Scheherazade. We've never been separated before.
Page. Summon a royal messenger and bring back the second daughter of the court advisor. My bride must be happy for a little while.
The cook enters and bows before the Sultan.
Your Highness, the wedding cake is done, but I fear there will be none for tomorrow. The royal kitchen is on strike.
On strike? How silly. Why are they striking?
Your Highness, they want to bake something else, like donuts, or pies, or tarts, or something different.
Tarts? Tarts? I love tarts. Let's have tarts tomorrow, and then donuts the next day, and then pies after that.
The Sultan stare straight ahead while the court attendants began to whisper and shake their heads sadly. They were concerned for Scheherazade.
Fine, tarts. Make tarts. How do you like your wedding cake?
Oh, it's lovely. I can't wait to see what the chef has in store for us later.
That is, of course, if the kitchen is no longer on strike.
Well, you know, if they prepared something other than wedding cakes every night, I'm sure they'd be quite happy. Wedding cakes can get a little boring after a while.
Well, I wouldn't know about that.
Make way for the second daughter of the royal court advisor and sister to the royal bride, Scheherazade.
As Scheherazade enters, she sees her sister and runs to her and kisses her warmly.
Scheherazade, I thought I'd never see you again. I thought I'd never see you again. Dear husband, may I have a moment of your time? I'd like to tell my sister a little story. I usually do around bedtime.
Of course, but isn't she big for bedtime stories?
None are too old and none are too young. Come, sit, and I'll tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a fisherman who was too poor to afford food for his wife and sons. Every day he would go out and cast his line only 4 times because he was very religious and he didn't want to make the gods angry or make them think that he was greedy. So every day he would do this. His sons, they weren't as religious as him, so they tended to think that it wasn't okay. But the fisherman was very firm. He only went out 4 times. Now, one day, when he was near the end of his trip, he was about to come home, he decided to cast his line out one more time. There, at the end of it, was a copper vessel with the seal of Solomon. And he opened it quickly. Out popped a genie. "Prepare to die," said the genie. "You may have one favor before you die." "Oh," said the fisherman. "Answer me this. Did you really come out of that vessel?" And the genie was astounded. No one had ever asked him that. So he went to show him. "Scheherazade, my little sister, you've fallen asleep. I guess I'll just have to finish the story tomorrow. Whew, I am quite tired myself."
Oh dear, just when the story was getting interesting. You don't suppose the genie went back into the vessel, do you? Oh dear Scheherazade, wake up. I shall have to listen to the rest of the story tomorrow morning.
Wait, but sir, you're supposed to be there for the 12th Kingdom inspection tomorrow.
Then I will have to hear the rest of the story tomorrow night.
Isn't the royal queen supposed to be beheaded?
Summon the court advisor and royal executioner. Her death must be postponed.
Now it is 1 month later. The Sultan is in the throne room listening to another of Scheherazade's stories.
And so Aladdin took the princess to the castle the genie had made for him. And later that day, they laid.
The page enters and bows before the Sultan.
Page, haven't I told you never to never interrupt me while I am listening to the stories of Scheherazade?
Yes, but...
You have done so 6 times this month.
You see, the 19th and 20th Kingdoms are in trouble. They have sent for you.
Oh, tell them to settle the troubles themselves. My place is here at the side of my wife.
The royal cook enters and bows fearfully before the Sultan.
Your Royal Highness,
Be off! How shall I ever find out what happens to Aladdin?
the royal kitchen is on strike again.
Again? Why?
They claim everyone else in the castle gets to listen to the beautiful queen stories like Ali Baba or the Enchanted Forest or
What do you know about these tales? Who has been carrying tales?
my specialty was always wedding cakes, but lately I haven't had nothing to bake, so I've been listening at the royal keyhole.
Lotus Petal and Poppy Seed bow low before the Sultan.
It's partly our fault, Your Royal Highness. Since the arrival of our worthy and lovely queen, we have been working here with the rest of the court and listening to her wonderful stories.
She must know 1,001 of them, Your Royal Highness. And we loved them so much, and we wanted everyone to hear them, so
We told the royal cook to listen at the royal keyhole.
we didn't think you'd mind. You have become such a kind and wonderful ruler, and everyone in the kingdom loves you now.
Bowing as he advances, the royal executioner comes into the throne room.
I am the royal executioner, Your Highness, but I have put down my royal hatchet, and I have planted a beautiful garden where the queens used to be beheaded. Anyone in the kingdom will help me plant, dig, or carry sod, and they are so happy about the changes in policy around here.
Why, thank you.
A man enters. He is the court tailor. He too bows before the Sultan.
I am the royal tailor, Your Highness, and since the queen has been telling such wonderful stories, we've been able to get all the palace mending done. This hasn't happened in years because we've been stitching wedding dresses. You've made everyone so happy, and we've made 2 new beautiful robes for you both.
Come, come, sister, tell us the rest of the story, or we'll never get to the next one.
Now, where was I? Oh, yeah.
First, I must make a proclamation. I hereby make my promise, and give my sacred word that there shall be no more executions anywhere in the 21 kingdoms. We shall live in peace and happiness, as we have ever since Scheherazade came to the throne. She is wise and good, and has melted a wicked old heart.
Hail to the Sultan Shariah! Hail to the beautiful Scheherazade!